So this is what people don't want to hear. Metroid Prime 4 update isn't the news that people want to hear. Metroid fans, so it's Metroid Prime 4. Everybody was so excited, but ever since that, the game has been in development hell, practically. And it's just, why didn't Nintendo reveal a game? But now I just know the game exists, but we'll never probably get it. It's like Half-Life Free all over again. Okay. Or, certain other games where you review the game, but you don't tell anybody about it. I get it, they do it every once in a while, but it's not the update Nintendo Switch fans are hoping for. No new trailer, any information on the game is releasing or how the development is going on. What I do is the studio is looking for a lead producer. In other words, not only the first world Metroid Prime 4 in a long time is boring job listing, but the listing itself might convey its own bad news. The lead producer is a reported position in game development. In the role, you want the top guys in any given game development. You're responsible for every aspect of the production. You're not the vision behind the game, but you're a group of the development team. A creative director manages a game, a lead producer is responsible for the vision is in every department. It's a crucial position, but Retro is looking for that role is not good news. And yep, we are looking for a lead developer, producer, and are joining us and are joining to develop Metroid Prime 4. Yes, so this isn't a great update, but still know the game exists in some capacity. But it's not what we're going to give in the game anytime soon. And yes, the game we started development like a year ago, and I won't be surprised if the game is still in early stages of development as well. I won't be surprised if the game doesn't come out until like 2022 or 2023, considering how this slow this game's development is, how they had to restart development of the game and all that stuff. And yeah, this game is just a big mess. Again, not every game in development hell has become a failure. I know there has been many examples of it being a failure. For example, Aliens Colonial Marines is one. Duke Nukem Forever. And yeah, those two games are two bad signs for this game. But again, this is Nintendo. This is not, Gearbox. Which again, ironically, Gearbox made both of those games. Ironically, Gearbox made both of those games. Made those games failures. There have been a lot of successful games that have been developed. Hell, Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example. It was going to be for the Wii U. It was delayed many times, and it finally came on the Switch, and it became one of the best games of all time. So yeah, Breath of the Wild is an example. I wouldn't be surprised if the game hasn't been developed since like 2010 until released in 2017. Obviously, Pikmin 4 is another game in the development hell. Shin Tensei 5 has been in development hell. Nobody knows how long that game has been developed. I won't be surprised if it was actually a 3DS game at first, or a PS4 game, or something like that, or even plan to be a Wii U game, but they canceled the Wii U version, like extremely early stages in development, before anything, once they realized the Switch exists and they started developing for that. And of course, there are many more examples in development hell that have been worked, but again, yeah, Metroid Prime 4, not good signs of the game's development. Pikmin 4 and Metroid Prime 4 are two worst examples of Nintendo's development hell games. Besides Butter 3, of course, which took like 10 years to develop. So hopefully we don't have to wait till 2027 for Metroid Prime 4 to come out. So that's basically it. Goodbye.